Hey everyone, welcome again to Weekly Wisdom. This time we're taking it on the road. I was driving recently and I hit some pretty bad traffic in rush hour on the expressway, and it was incredibly frustrating. And I thought, you know what? There's some wisdom in how to drive in rush hour and how to sanctify your drive. So that's what I want to talk about this week. Because we all experience frustrations in travel, in rush hour, and crazy people on the road, but the Lord wants us to rest in Him and doesn't want to allow the devil to take that peace away from our hearts. So I think we get frustrated when we're stuck in traffic or even stuck at a red light because it's uncomfortable. That's when we get anxious. It's uncomfortable because we want to be somewhere, and there are things outside of our control that keep us from getting what we want. Oh, green arrow. And that's frustrating because we want control. But the reality is we're not always in control. God is in control. And so when we get anxious when we drive and traffic and crazy people frustrate us, there are some things that we can do to sanctify our drive, to help calm that anxiety, and to make the drive not really, in our commutes, not an opportunity of frustration, but an opportunity for grace and to deepen our relationship with the Lord. So one of the ways that we can sanctify our drive is to bless your car. You can use holy water, keep some little bit of holy water in your car. It's a powerful weapon that we have as Christians to get away any spirits of evil or negativity and to really allow God's peace to be present in that place where the holy water is sprinkled. The other thing we can do is to pray, especially on longer commutes. You can pray the rosary. So the rosary is not just a decoration for your rear view mirror, right? If you have a rosary on your rear view mirror, people, you better be using it. Come on, it's not a decoration. It's not a necklace. It's not just to let people know that you're Catholic, which that's a good thing for it, I guess. But it's a prayer. And so if you have it on your rearview mirror, that means it's easy access for you to pray on your commute. So it's a great way to just reflect, keep your mind focused on the Lord, and hopefully on your drive too. Okay, here's this person sitting on the side of the road for no apparent reason. But instead of getting frustrated at that person, I can choose to pray for them. So another way to sanctify your drive is to pray for the other people on the road. Because a lot of times, these people frustrate us and get on our nerves, people cut us off, do crazy things in traffic, and we want to curse them. We want to yell at them, we want to swear, anger gets up, not good. But St. Paul says that we overcome evil with good. And St. Peter, in his first letter, says that don't repay evil with evil or insult with insult, but instead, or on the contrary, respond with a blessing. So when people curse you or honk at you because you're not doing something right, or you get angry while you're driving, pray for that person, right? And our prayer as Christians is not to pray that, they get in an accident or they're late for work or something. We pray that God blesses them, right? We try to well up all the charity we have, even if it's a little amount. And we respond to the evil that we see in the world, especially on the road, by praying for those people, by responding with a blessing. So to pray like, Lord, bless that person. I hope they have a great day. Or, Lord, keep them safe on their road. Help them to get to work on time. And by doing that, we combat the selfishness that comes when we want to get to our destinations or we want to control our environment. And instead, we're focused on other people. We're focused on being loving and Christian towards them instead of focusing so much on ourselves and what we want. So praying for other people, especially those on the road that frustrate you, is a great way to sanctify your drive. There was one time when I was driving, and it was a long day, and people don't know how to drive, and I was getting frustrated with that. So someone, I don't know if they were stopped at a red light or stopped at a green light or something, and I honked my horn, and horns always sound angry. But then later, I happened to we got next to each other on the road, and they looked over, and I kind of looked over because I was just frustrated with this person, and I forgot that I was wearing this. And that was a good lesson for me, because it reminded me that that I'm supposed to not only be a Christian, in church, but on the road too. And it's important, not just for me, but for everyone, to really keep in mind how we treat other people, especially on the road. Because if we just continue to spread that negativity with other people around us, then they're going to spread it to other people, and that's why the roads are crazy now. So as a priest, I spend a decent amount of time in the car, driving to and from visiting people and different places and meetings and things. So in the time of commute, I listen to some music, but I like to listen to podcasts, just because I find it a little bit more value of time, but also, like I mentioned, recognizing God's presence with me in the car. And I think driving is a great time just to be in silence, to not have any music on, not have any podcasts on, although those things are good, and we can enjoy them. But with all the noise that's around us, it's really helpful to be in kind of this cocoon of silence with the Lord, and just to enjoy that quiet time with Him while you drive.